Hey you guys, this is Miko Siddiqui, real estate industry leader. Business is booming. Do me a favor, on the left hand side, hit your hearts, and on the right, hit the share button. I want to make sure that you guys get this information today out because it's about 100% financing. So I'll give you guys a few minutes to chime on and make sure that you guys can see me clearly. Welcome, welcome. Hey Basil, how you doing? Good to see you. I did get your message, by the way. So. All right, hey, how you doing, Miss Siplin? I see you over there, Aunt Sharon. Good. Hey, Lavette Thomas, good to see you too. So many of you have been asking the question about financing options and what's available to you. Hey, Richard, I see you. And so I want to go over those a little bit with you so that those of you that are first-time home buyers or those of you that are in the market to buy and may not have down payment assistance and are trying to figure out what loan options are available to you. Can you guys hear me clearly? I want to make sure that you can hear me. Hey, Jonelle. So here's what I want to talk about. There are three loans that I'm very familiar with. The first one is the USDA loan program. So let's talk about that. It's 100% financing, all of these programs. The USDA is specific to land that used to be agricultural at one time. Agricultural meaning that it was farmland at one time and now is a housing development. And they're either existing homes that could be there or they could be new construction homes in their building. But there's some key things that I want you to know. And again, do me a favor, hit the share button on the left-hand side. On the heart, hit the hearts on the right. You know I want to love you back. Okay, so it's a minimum of a 640 FICO score. Income limits of $72,100 for a family of 4. If you have a family of 5, $121,000 is your income limit, and a 40% debt to income ratio. Okay? Now, you can also do a Navy Federal loan. A Navy Federal is not just for people that were in the Navy. It's anyone that's in the military, but this loan is specific to civilians. Okay, so what does that mean? Let's say, for example, you have a family member that is active and or retired, not someone that has been discharged, but active and or retired. Hey, Karen Kennedy, I see you. So you want to make sure that if you have a family member that's currently active in the military, you're a civilian, you're not in it, you can do what is called the Navy Federal loan. Now, the minimum thing that you need for the Navy Federal is a 640 FICO score. Just a real quick tip I want to tell you about the Navy Fed. They do take roommates. So let's say that you live with somebody that's currently active in the military, but you're not. You could actually do this loan. There are no income limitations. They go up to housing of up to $1 million for the Navy Federal. Debt to income is 45%. Ratios for that, and I'm going to explain to you how to calculate your debt to income ratio because that's going to be really important to do. Also with the San Francisco, if you live in the county or city of San Francisco and or San Mateo County, you have to have a 700 FICO score. They also go up to $1 million. So San Mateo, San Francisco, Contra Costa, Santa Clara County, Alameda County, if you live in, or if you're buying a house in any of those counties, you can get a loan. Here's the little key to this one though. You have to work for San Francisco, the city, or San Mateo. You cannot work in San Mateo, or you can't work in San Jose, for example, and get the loan over in San Jose. You have to work in San Francisco and or San Mateo County to qualify for the San Francisco Federal, okay? You have a 45% debt to income ratio as well there. Now, many of you are wondering, what is a debt to income ratio and how do you calculate that if you're at home? So I want to explain it to you. Debt to income ratio, let's say for example your income is $1,000. We're going to keep it simple so that you can get a clear visual what this looks like. So let's say you make $1,000 a month is your income. Let's say your expenses are $45 a month. Your total debt to income ratio is 45%. So $45, you're going to take it basically 45 and divide it. I know you're probably thinking it's the reverse, but we're trying to get the income to ratio. So you're going to take 45, the expenses, divided by 1,000, which is your income, and that gives you 0.045, which is 45%. So that's how you calculate your debt to income ratio. But be clear when you're calculating your debt to income ratio, it's only the things that are on your credit report. So we're talking if you're getting a mortgage, you're going to need to calculate the mortgage in there. So you're talking credit cards, student loans, and any minimum payments that you have on a credit card. Those are the things that are going to help you with the calculation for the debt to income ratio. So for you, for example, take, I don't know, say $1,000 a month for your mortgage payment, your new mortgage payment, all right, and all of your expenses. Take it, divide your income into it, and that will give you your debt to income ratio, you guys. So I just wanted to take a moment and explain the 3 different 100% financing loans that are out there and available to you guys. There was something, with the Navy Federal, a lot of you are wondering, how does it work? And will the person that helps you apply for the Navy Federal, will the loan be in their name? And so I want to explain that a little bit. If you are doing the Navy Federal loan, it is 100% financing and the person is not tied to the loan whatsoever. I want you to think of it like this. If you were going to a concert, for example, or a football game, and you don't have a backstage pass, but you go back there and you're trying to get to the back, they won't let you back there unless you know someone at the door. So the person that's in the military is considered to be your access to the Navy Federal Credit Union. So basically, let's say that you're going to that concert or that football game, you go to the back door and you happen to know the person in the back and they happen to be your family member. So they can let you back there. So that's your access door. So with the Navy Federal, the person that is active and or retired in the military, they are your access. So what they do is they go online to the NavyFederal.com. They get an account basically, and once they get what is called an access code, they give that access code to you. You go online and you apply online, and you make sure that you're honest, that you are not in the military, you are not currently active, but you have a family member that is. And once you do that, you will get your own access code. You have to open up a bank account though. And once you open up the bank account, the minimum you can have in there is $5, and then you can apply for the loan from there. This can all happen in the same day. So it's not something that's going to take days upon days. It's just they go online, get the access code, give it to you, you go online and create your own account. Once you have your account, then you can go ahead and start applying for the loan immediately once you get your account. Accounts, sometimes they'll give it to you same day, sometimes it takes a couple of days to do that. Same thing with San Francisco Federal. When you get a San Francisco Federal loan, you also have to open an account with them. Minimum that you can have an account is $5 as well. So just know that. A USDA loan, you don't have any bank account with it. It just has to be located in agricultural. Now remember, because of the loan limits, it also means that you're not going to be buying a $600,000 house, probably. Most loans that you're going to get in that area are probably going to max out around that $400,000 mark. So just be aware of that. Now, this is not a California thing. This is a statewide thing when it comes to the USDA loan and when it comes to the Navy Federal, anywhere in the United States. Now, if you know anyone looking to buy and or sell, it doesn't matter what state or what city you live in, make sure you tag them in this video and have them get in touch with me, because I have connections everywhere. And because I'm connected, you already know, that means you're connected as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you found it helpful. Please tag anyone that you know that could be looking to buy and need some kind of financing. You guys have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you guys real soon.